Hi, my name is Clementine. I am the chef and owner of Brilliant Catering. I want to show you guys how to shuck an oyster. So we have Blue Point oysters. These are my favorite oysters. They're so fresh and so clean. They're very easy to shuck. Not all oysters are very easy to shuck. Some of them are kind of flat, but this one has a curvature so that when you open it, all the liquid inside isn't just spilling everywhere. So this is a nice one. I'm gonna pick it. I rolled up this towel to give me some leverage and support. And let's actually talk about the perfect oyster knife. This is mine. I love it. I love the grit, the comfort, and I like that it's a little bit offset, which gives it a little bit more leverage than the flat ones. So we have leverage here, we have leverage here, we're ready to go. So you're focusing on inserting the knife inside here where the hinge is. The hinge is right here at the corner of the oyster. You'll see a little bit of a gap here, and that's where you insert the knife. So it goes in, and then you push up, and it opens up the top of the oyster. Now the top of the oyster has a little bit of a muscle that keeps it from opening up, and it protects it from intruders in the sea. So since you have that top off, this is also, the meat of the oyster is also connected to the bottom. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your knife and scrape the bottom. This releases the meat from the actual oyster shell. And what you do is you turn this around and it's ready to go. What I like to eat this with is a lemon. So I squeeze a little bit of lemon on the oyster and I slurp it up, just like this. Really good. Some of these restaurants will pre-shuck the oysters, and all of the liquid inside the oyster just dries up. So imagine something coming from the sea drying up. It's gonna taste salty. So this is why I advise a lot of people to just buy an oyster knife and learn how to do it. All right, the same thing goes with clams. It's the same procedure. So with the clam, it doesn't have an obvious slit where you're gonna insert the knife, but around the same hinge, you're gonna apply pressure with your knife, apply the pressure, twist, help motivate the clam to open, and then slide your knife to help release the two shells. Now the shell has both sides that are curved, so it doesn't really matter which side you decide to use as the dish of the meat. But what you do want to do is release the meat from the plate you're going to use so that it slides out perfectly when it's time to eat. And that's it. Well, thank you for joining me, guys. Today we learned how to shuck oysters, and for the bonus, we learned how to shuck clams. So all you have to do is go out, get a good shucking knife, very important, ice, really fresh oysters, and really nice little neck clams, and practice yourself. Now all that's left to do is like, follow, subscribe, comment, what else?